Okay, I gotta tell you a funny story. This is a good one. Um, I was at the range this past Sunday, and one of the guys showed up. Guy instructed me. He's Rock. Now, he was there to instruct two women, but the women ended up not showing up. Now, Rock is a living legend. Okay? He came on the department in about 68, and he retired about 98, something like that. This man he's done everything. You name it. Patrol, canine, undercover, narcotics. He retired as the firearms training instructor. Very, very, very knowledgeable man. Now, about a year ago, he said to me, no one should carry 1911. They're not safe to carry. And guess what I was carrying when he said that? Guess. Okay. This past Sunday, I'm there again. And he works with my FFL sometimes. He answers the phone. He teaches new guys how to use the new gun they just bought. Very, very knowledgeable man. And I said, what do you think about the Ruger SR 1911? Because I really like that one a lot. And I said, I know that you don't like when I use 1911s. I don't want to spite you. If you saw the way he talked to me, you would laugh, okay? He talks to me he talks to me like I'm a bastard grandson. But it's, he's the legend. So he's allowed to. You can't talk, but he can. Okay. So I want to poke fun, and I said, here's how stupid I am. And I show my new DeSantis mag pouch. Now, you ever have a gun holster, put it in the drawer for 3 months, and you forget what it looks like? I ordered this brown mag pouch for 1911, but I forgot that my holster, also DeSantis, was black. So I have a mixed match pair. And I said, I'll rectify that. One day I will buy a black mag pouch to match this. And one day I will buy a brown holster to match this. Probably in the pants, whatever. And he says, I hate when people carry 1911s. He's sitting in on the bench that's, the staircase riser. Yeah. He's got his back against the wall. He's about 6'3", 230. He's a big guy. And we're taught to use our voices with authority. We're taught to be powerful and, okay? And he goes off on a tirade. I hate when people carry 1911s. He's Italian. I hate when people carry 1911s. It's so unsafe. You could have an accident. If you only have a 1911, carry that. If you have any other gun in the world, do not carry a 1911. I said, yeah, you told me that a little over a year ago. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you this year, do not carry a 1911, period. Do not. He's getting mad, too. I mean, it's actually kind of funny, but I'm like, he's a pretty big, freaking intimidating guy. And I'm getting to the good part. He's like, do not carry 1911s. Now, many years ago, I did not know this. Before I was born, he had an FFL shop. It was on the street where our headquarters is. Coincidentally, within walking this right, I'm stationed at. But anyway, he had an FFL years ago, and he had a nice glass cabinet that was like an L shape, but it goes around this way, it wraps around. Okay. Now the glass counters. We have a metal framed cabinet system, and the glass sheets are slid inside of it. Okay. He said about 5 or 6 times over the course of several years, there was a negligent discharge, and a bullet went through the glass. And the last time it happened, his gunsmith was sitting on the other side of the counter, and the bullet went off, and the bullet hit the metal frame, and if it wasn't for the metal frame, it would have put a bullet in the gunsmith's stomach, and either killed him or really messed him up real bad. Like colossally bad kind of, okay. And every time it was a 1911, and I said, you ever think that if they didn't take it out of the holster and touch the trigger, do not carry it. And he's actually getting really mad. Now he has 1911s, but he doesn't carry them. Okay, have and carry are different. He's like, well, my grandfather carried a 1911. Yeah, my grandfather carried one too. I still have my grandfather's 1911. I think it's a World War I, with the flat back and the I sent it to Colt, my friend, and Colt refinished it for me, refurbished it. I have a 1911. Then the master is there, older guy, older than me, Rock's father. He was the guy that let me shoot his compact Kimber years ago. Yeah, that was him. And he's like, our FFL has the Wilson Combat Carry 1911. Slightly used. And I said, I don't know if you want to spend $5,000. It's not $5,000. It's a little cheaper than that. It's slightly used. I don't know. If you want to buy it, go check it out. Go check it out. And do not carry it. But I'm like, he's disputing. So then it gets really good. Then, we have a guy come down the staircase. It's a below ground range. You come in the door and come down the staircase. And the guy's down the staircase. This guy's an older guy, Vietnam veteran. Because I asked, every time I see a veteran, I ask where they were. Vietnam, Korea, War. Okay. I carry 1911 all the time. You can carry 1911. I have 1911 in rocks. Like, if the only gun you have, I have a Revolve. I like 1911. I carry 1911 everywhere. I have a 3-inch, I have a 4-inch, I have a 4.5, I have a 5-inch, then rock it's up. Do not carry. And they're arguing over it. They're about the same age. They're arguing about it. He's like, well, I didn't carry a 1911 Condition 1. It was our secondary weapon. I said, where were you? Because I was in the Air Force like 40 years. I was in Vietnam. Oh, Vietnam. Okay, thank you. I always... Okay, but you can carry a 1911. So he's disputing. And then Rock tells a story about the cabinet being blown out. And then Rock says, I have a 1911 custom for my friend at Colt. 80 series. I don't like 80 series. And I said, I don't like 80 series. He's like, yeah, well, I said, yeah. He said, well, the Glock has 80 series. I said, yeah, well, Glock has a firing pin safety because Glock is a newer gun that was made with the firing pin safety out of the gate. 1911 is an older gun that did not have the firing pin safety until like 7.5 decades later. I think it ruins the design. Yeah. The 80 series helps you drop the gun on the hammer. I don't like the 80 series. And then I started telling Rock the story that I told you guys once before. There was a cop pistol whipping a suspect, and the 1911 went off and killed the suspect. And then some people said that the cop murdered the suspect and made up the story about him being beaten. It's false. Okay, I said it and Rock said it. It's false. That's an urban legend. The cop doesn't exist. The story never happened. It's an urban legend. And I said, they got an 80 series 1911 because that's an urban legend. And then Rock's like, it's still, I've seen it go off. Do not carry. But it's just so fun. And then this big guy we have, that guy, Phil, real big guy. I saw him there last month. He came out of the bathroom. He had no idea this conversation was going on. Now the bathroom is you walk in the door, you have the men's room and then the women's room above on the ground level, and then you walk down the stairs. That's what he did. Phil came out of the bathroom and then walked back down the stairs to the main area to give the key back for the bathroom key back, and he reached into his holster and he pulled out his Wilson Combat. He pulled his Wilson Combat. He had no idea this conversation was happening. And he shows the range director, the range master, his Wilson Combat. And I'm like, oh, that's your new Wilson Combat? He's like, no, it's the one I had last time. But I'm saying it's 1911 is safe to carry if you know what you're doing, if you're not an idiot. Rock's disputing me. The veteran is disputing him. And this poor guy came down, he happened to have them. But it was just so fun. And then when he saw that one guy's trying to sell me on a 1911 Wilson Combat Carry that our FFL has, one guy's saying I love carrying 1911s, I got one on me right now, and then Phil came down with his, so he's like, okay, he changed the subject. But it was just so funny. I also told Rock, he agreed with me on this one. I said, I forgot to mention this. There was the book I got when I became a life member of Second Amendment Foundation. I can't find the book, but it's somewhere. It's all about gun stories. There's a guy in there that took the grip safety and tied it back with pigskin. And Rock agreed with me that's a stupid thing to do. So Rock and I agree that tying this back is stupid. And Rock and I agree that the story about the cop being the guy in the gun going off was an urban legend. But he just doesn't like the carry, and that's okay. He believe me when I think this guy is the legend. He knows. This guy is the legend. And when I told my mom sat with him. My mom wasn't there. I told her about it the next day, and she's like, "Well, you know, he is a lot older than you, and he's a lot more mature than you, and he's much more experienced than you. He taught me to shoot. He's the guy that taught me to shoot." We can have disagreements on what we should carry and not carry versus who has a holster for that versus, but he is the legend. And I have such respect for this man, but we had a disagreement and he went up the freaking handle. But you know, he was just going on a rant about it, you know. But we were shaking hands 2 seconds later. It wasn't personal at all. It was never personal at all. You know, it was never personal. We just had our own. Guys have that too down there. Like I like 1911s. You like Glock. You like XD. He likes M&P. She likes revolver. This one likes 45. That one likes 9mm. That one likes 380. That one likes Magnum. We're allowed to have our disagreements sometimes, but at the end of the day, we're all friends. It was not a personal argument. And all of us are arguing. I don't like this. You like that. It was a minute later, all hugging. It was totally fine. Okay, we said goodbye on the way. It was. I don't want anybody to walk away thinking this was a bad argument. We were hating each other. But you know, he's just this great figure in the department, and he just knows so much, and he's just so experienced, and you know, people think he's like a living god. I mean, you say you know him, and it's like wow. I mean, you know, if you go to the training center, or if you have to do that or that, so you know, I saw Rock there. Oh wow, he's cool. How's he doing? Tell him I said hi. Oh, I haven't seen him there. Okay. He's the equivalent of the Lone Ranger. Okay, he's like Bass Reeves, except he never accidentally shot anybody. Okay, but it was just hilarious. I'm actually laughing thinking about it. Okay, but it was just such a funny. Okay, I gotta go now. I gotta get eat lunch or something. Thank you.